Am I on? Does it help if I open the windows? No. Okay, well, I just finished my workout. That's why I'm so gross and sweaty right now. Ew. But if you want to check my daily workouts, I leave some of them, not every day, but every now and again, I'll do a live workout, the couple of moves on my Instagram. So you can go follow me on Instagram. And that they're just like body weight exercises that I do to keep in shape for dancing, but it's also for my transformation thing that I'm doing for First Form. It's an app, and you can go check that out anyway. So I'm having like issues with my hair, like always. Okay, dance vlog. I can't fix it. Dance vlog. This week is there a way to pause this? You can't pause this. Oh no. Okay, if I turn on the light, it's just gonna be in your eyeballs. So, okay, live dance vlog. So my coach, my professional, the coach that is a professional in Win Many Trophies competitive dancing, is training me for competitions that I wanted to be in competitions all year this year, but I couldn't because of quarantine, because of COVID. Next year, the competitions are opening back up, but it's going to be like iffy, and I'm thinking I should go just because I'll have to enter over 40 if I'm amateur, and then like semi-pro or rising star, whatever it is, if I go next year, because I have a couple offers. So I posted the Babble Reel. If you're not subscribed to that, go on the ba.bl reel, REAL. And I can't breathe. Go subscribe to that for videos on what it takes from newcomer to competitive. This week, I don't have a storyline, so I'm just going to be posting like some beginner, some stuff from when I was a real beginner, just brand new, and all the different dances that I had to learn, and stuff like that. Just something simple, kind of like the commercial, but a little bit more in depth. So what I can't show you is the real lessons, the things that I learn, and the teaching. My teacher, what he teaches me, I can't do that, but I can show you like formations and the shines and the finished like product at the end of the lesson, stuff like that. So maybe I'll be able to put something really cool together. But I'm trying to get the next episode of the Babble Reel, and I'm behind on footage. I have to get some stuff together and film some things, and I'm just running a little bit behind. So everybody's like, why did you start it so soon? You should start it next week so that you would have everything all put together. And my mom said, you should have had instead of having the free time to create. And I'm like, oh. So I don't know. We might take a week or two off, but I'll continue doing the little commercial things because they're easy to put together for you on the Babble Reel. And let's see. So since the first episode, I got an offer to perform downtown. I don't know what the offer is, but I was just showing you. I know this guy that owns a cafe, so I was just showing him the video, and he's like, "Oh, that looks great. We've had flamenco dancers with us, so that's pretty exciting. That I might have a future in performing if nothing else works out." So we are trying to get this as a reality show and today, my job, as soon as I can catch my breath when I'm done with this live, I will be like looking for lawyers and stuff like that. So there's a lot of business stuff that I have to do. I don't even know I should talk about it, but so that's what our thing is. And you can't steal the idea from me because I've already started on YouTube. Oh, got you. But anyways, me and my dance instructor, Wesley, kind of have a lot going on individually. And the next episode of the Babble Rule is going to be a lot about what we go through in our personal lives, aside from the actual dancing, but how it affects us as partners and in the studio and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting, the next episode, if I can put it together right. After watching the first episode like 50,000 times, I think that all I see is all the edits that I should have done, all the things that I did wrong and all the things that I should have put in and what it should look like. And so I'm going through that right now. But we'll see if the next one comes out better for you. And let's see. So we had the offer. The newest thing is that my instructor has become manager. He got a promotion. So now I'm dancing, not just with the coach, the owner of the studio, but now with the manager of the studio, which is really exciting. He was already at the top position in the studio, but then he got another promotion. So I don't know if it's extra work or what his job entails other than choreography and instructing and all of that stuff, but he's got a higher title now. So that's pretty cool. And he really deserves it. He's an awesome dancer. If you watch the Babble, I don't have many videotapes of him doing solos. I have like maybe 3 or 4 of him just doing a solo of something that he puts together for me. But so you're going to see some of that, but it won't be very often. Like it'll be like featured in one thing in the whole 10-15 minute video, because it's sort of the real special part of the whole thing is that I get to dance with this guy who is incredible. And unfortunately, as far as my coach doesn't want me to tape too much of his stuff. So he's not going to be very much of the show. Although it is his studio, it's kind of like advertisement for the studio. And Arthur Murray, what you can do as an Arthur Murray student right now, actually, I was like, when are we going to get some children in here, like a partnership of a couple of kids? But it's finally happened. So we have a little girl and a little boy. I think they're like under 10 years old and they're starting to partner together. And it's really cute. And they're coming really far. They're going to have a performance for the festival that's coming up. I think they're practicing for that. So that's going to be really cool. But we've had a lot of children come and go, and then as they get older, they don't really have like partners. And when they do, we don't see much. Like they don't perform right now because of COVID. I don't think they're really as involved as they used to be. So I haven't seen them around, the kids under 17. And there was one kid that was about to turn 18. I don't know what's going on with him, but his ballroom is like in his family, and he decided to take it up, and he's really good at like the swing dances and the cha-cha and everything. So it was really cool to see that, but I think that COVID kind of killed it for a lot of the kids, which is weird that it's easier for certain ages to get over. And I know that I'm at risk at my age and my mom's at risk, but the traveling for the competitions, we were debating it for a long time. So what's happening right now is that I'm going through the choreography for I need choreography to perform anyway for the studio at the very least, and for the videos. but it's good as a refresher. And then also just, I think they do it just so that you don't advance too fast. There's a lot of people that just go through the figures and they're advancing really, really fast, but they have a lot of technique issues. So performing helps with that. They work a lot with you on technique on a specific dance, like cha-cha or salsa or waltz or whatever it is. And when you have a performance, you get to really feel what that is like. So it's cool. Let's see. I'm trying to think. There's so much that's going on. Is the best part is that my teacher got a promotion that's really exciting. Even for me, I'm just his student, but I'm like, yes, this is great. That's awesome. That he gets as appreciated as I appreciate him, and they really value his work there. But I like all of the teachers, my Zumba teacher and everything. I think they know how good he is, but there's that little bit of like, oh, I wish it was me. And and if he wasn't there, it very well would have been one of them, obviously. But it's just really nice to be able to dance with one of the better dancers, one of the better dance teachers in the city, actually in Northern California, in the franchise. So it's cool. That's cool for me. And let's see. So the competition, I don't usually talk about it until it comes, but because I'm not sure, there's going to be a lot more. They're usually between October and December here in California. But it's too early if I wanted to prepare for those. I don't even know if they're doing them right now. I haven't checked it. But they're like in San Francisco and San Jose and LA. And I should have been, if I wanted to do that, I would have been doing it 2 months ago, but I was doing another competition at the time for Lindy Hop, which I won, Best Staging, in case you don't know that. And so I don't know. There's a lot as far as competitions. I wanted to be in competition all year, so I guess I could just do it next year. But I wanted to document it. And right now, my cameraman, who is my mom, is super stressed with other stuff in her life. And then right now, like, I haven't even voted. I have to vote. Probably going to do that today or tomorrow. And so there's all this political stuff going on that's kind of getting in the way of everything. And it's all fine and dandy. We can catch up after November 3rd. It's not a big deal. But in light of Latin Heritage Month, I really wanted to have a lot of episodes for you in October because of Dia de los Muertos, and it's coming up, and I'm not going to be finished with the video until the week after, so that's going to suck, but it's okay. It's okay. So this is when we started it, and it just kind of pushed it ahead, pushed it forward. So I'm glad about that, that we have that kind of date on our channel. That's really cool too. I tried to do a live, actually having the totally unrelated to dancing. I'm also a singer. I tried to do a video of all my favorite Spanish songs. I don't speak Spanish, but I try to do a video of all my favorite Spanish songs. I do sing in Spanish, a little bit like Selena. So everything that I know is Selena Quintanilla. And so I just was like doing her whole thing, her whole albums, all of her albums, and it didn't work out. I was struggling with putting that video together. Oh, my hair, the lighting, whatever. But I should have finished it, and I didn't. I get really nervous about saying in Spanish sometimes. I think that it doesn't sound like mariachi, and I'm more of like, I have more of like an R&B sort of Celine Dion type of, can do a lot of different styles. But traditional mariachi is a whole other skill, and I can do it, but I think I sound very American. Not in my accent, but like the way that I sing. So I don't know if that makes any sense. Is that racist? I'm sorry. But I tried it and I didn't like it, so I didn't post it. But maybe for Halloween or something. I don't know. I don't know the Coco song, or I would sing that. What is it? Un poco loco. But let's see. So dancing, that's all that's happening this week. There's no real drama. Nothing of really in real life that's too crazy that's happening this week. Everything was really kind of exciting and good. There's a lot of good news. So we started on my competition routines. We're going to do something for Halloween, and I'll post the videos of that. Sorry, I'll post the videos of the routines. I don't know, because it's so far in the year and my videos are kind of in chronological order, that you won't actually see what happens this Halloween until next year. I think maybe in December, but it'll be pretty far away. Pretty far away. I'm not really doing it for the seasons, like to show you the Halloween performances for Halloween. It just so happens that our last Halloween performance was our first performance, so it happened. So it's in the first video. But you're gonna see the Halloween performance from this year probably during Christmas. That's gonna be weird. Anyway, that's it. There's nothing else. Great news. A lot of good news. I have to get started on getting this show done and drink some water. I'm tired. I just did 5 rounds of a workout, and if you have any interest in supplements, you can check me out on Instagram. I'll leave a link here underneath the video. So if you want to know what I take, you can ask me. I talk about it on Instagram sometimes, but just really quickly, and this is not to sell. I just, as a dancer, we have to work out too. So there's a lot of stuff that you need for adrenaline, especially as you get older. I do take something like for energy. It's not caffeine. It's not like a drug, like an upper, but it feels like it gives you a lot of energy. But what do you call it? It's not. It's well, it's not natural either. Anyway, I'll talk about that when I have it all figured out. My head is like going in circles, but I do take something for energy. Rarely, not every day. I didn't take it for my workout today, but like if I'm totally exhausted and I have to get through a Zumba class or something like that, I'll drink. It's like a powder in water. I'll drink some of that. Just a little bit. I won't take a full scoop or anything. Just a little bit to get me through. And I take a multivitamin for women, a female, the goddess multivitamin, and vegan powder. I have to have protein because I'm a vegan. Otherwise, I just eat salad, just salad all the time. Salad and fruits and bread. So I'm trying to cut back on bread. That's what I'm doing right now. My diet, if you want to know anything about my diet, has changed because of competition. I do this every year for the competition. It should be all year, I know, but like my birthday comes, my brother's birthday comes, my mom's birthday comes, and Wesley's birthday comes, and there's all this stuff that I like to celebrate. So I have my favorite restaurant that sells pan dulce, Mexican pastries, and I binge on those. We go every week. I'll get like 2 or 3, and I just like, oh. So that's why I'm so fat sometimes. But I can lose weight pretty rapidly because of all the exercise that I do if I just don't eat any pan dulce. So my diet's changed. I'm taking a break from my favorite restaurant. Oh my God, I can't even think about it right now. It's gonna make me cry. But I'm taking a break from that. And so no more like breads. If I want bread, I'll have a tortilla or some Ezekiel bread, or a cup of rice is gonna be like my carbs. I do have to have carbs. I'm like a carb lover, carb eater. It's good for my body. I can't go without them. But mostly vegetables. Like instead of rice or sandwich, I'll rather have like a big bowl of like yellow squash with tomatoes and avocado and carrots and all of this stuff in it, like carbs, like vegetable carbs. So I'd rather have that because it's more filling and it's super delicious. So my diet's changed. Starting just to do the salad thing and lots of fruits and vegetables. But I do have to have protein, so I take the vegan protein powder, which, by the way, my mom is talking to her doctor and she has some cholesterol issues and whatever. And he told her that problem is that 1, she doesn't get enough protein, and 2, when she does get protein, she's eating too much meat. So what's going to help her with her stomach issues is going to be like a vegan protein powder, is what her doctor recommended. So I'm not a doctor and I'm not telling you like what to do, but apparently they're really helpful people with those types of problems, whatever they are. So talk to your doctor. Always talk to your doctor before you start on a supplementation plan, especially if you take medications or anything like that. Don't let anybody tell you that you need this if they don't know what's going on with you, and you don't talk to them about if you don't feel comfortable talking about your medication or your health issues. So because people will just sell you stuff. They'll just, try to get money out of you. But that's not what we're about with First Farm. I'm just there to help you out, give you some information and tell you what I do for myself. So it's just a vegan powder, multivitamin. I do take vitamin D and because there's heart issues in my family, I take a fish oil. The fish oil is really good for inflammation, for dancers and stuff. You'll have problems like your knees, or you'll get a little bit bloated or whatever. So the fish oil helps me for that. And those are the supplements I take. That is it. I used to take a multivitamin that was like a crazy amount of pills. And they're actually better for you because there's more vitamins in them. But I can't take that many pills. If you're worried about that many pills, if you just don't like the idea of taking that much, there's a lot of bodybuilders and stuff like that take different pills for different things, and you could be taking like 10 pills 3 or 4 times a day. It's ridiculous. I am not one of those people. I cannot do that. When I was lifting a lot, I had a 6-pack, and I would never have it. It may have been good for me, but I would never have been able to take that many pills. I think that the body that you want is achievable with just the basics, the real basics. That's my personal opinion. But, you do you, as long as you do the research and know what you need, and don't overexert yourself or take too many of something you don't need. Anyway, that's my advice. That's what I take. That's what I do. But my current obsession is like mangoes with tamarind, which has nothing to do with anything and is totally sugary and spicy and delicious. Look that up. It's a Mexican like candy. And it's like a dried mango with spices on it. But also, let's see. That's it, I think. If you have any interest in more of my fitness, what I do for fitness, the workouts that I do, go on my Instagram, my personal Instagram, and then also follow the Babble Reel on Instagram and Facebook. There is a page on my Facebook for the Babble Reel where we will be posting fun dance information and just dance stuff and videos, upcoming videos for the practice stuff that we do for the show. And you get to see more of Wesley. I know you see a lot of me. If you're here and you're one of my followers, you see a lot of me, but Wesley is the star. I am the competitor, but Wesley like steals the show. He is so amazing. So go check those things out. Follow us. We will see you later. That's it for the dance vlog. I wish I had some more like drama for you this week, but I think that things are intense during this time of year. I was just going to end this video, right? There's a lot of tension, not drama. Nobody's like pulling each other's hair out and stuff like that. But there's a lot of tension because everybody is performing. And the teachers have a lot of choreography to go through. And the students are like serious about doing everything right. And clearly I have these like women over 40 and they're like, I'm a dancer. And they are, though. I don't want to discredit them. They're totally you're totally a dancer if you've been taking dance and you want to perform. You should be taken seriously about that. But it's a little bit intense walking in the studio and people walk in that won't talk to anybody. They have their serious face on and they're ready to go. But I'm like, oh, excuse me, sorry, get out of your way. Bye. And I don't know. I get like that too. But once you start dancing, the goofball comes out of all of us, I think, and it just becomes fun. So there's that, but it's not really, nobody's fighting about anything, I don't think. Yeah, as far as my teaching, they just found out how old I am. So I don't know that that's going to happen. They're opening a new studio soon, and I'm just going to put in my application and just like cross my fingers. But there's rules and stuff that they have to think about when they hire somebody at a certain age, all of that stuff. So I don't know if it's going to happen for me. That's just an update on that, but we will see. I'm going to try for it anyways, because I do have this YouTube stuff that I do. It takes a lot of my time, but it kind of is just like really easy, and the social media, and I have a business that I started, but it's not gonna be until like maybe January that it'll really take off. So even then, it only takes a few hours out of my day to do all of this stuff. And to be considered a professional dancer after the competitions that I'm going to be entering in the beginning of the year, at probably semi-pro. If I want to be professional, two things. I have to be a dance teacher teaching dance, or I have to be a paid performer, like paid to perform dance on a regular basis, like regularly part of a show, to be considered a professional. And right now, I'm just a Zumba instructor, but honestly, haven't really been paid that much for Zumba. I'm just kind of getting a little bit of attention. So I don't know. I'm not really promoting it that much. Please go check out my Zumba, but on Zumba.com. I'm on Zumba.com, and I don't post every day. You have to be posting every single day. And who has, like, there's no Zumba instructor that does Zumba like 6 days a week. It's a lot because you want to do like a half hour, an hour, but it has to be like it can 4 or 5 days is the max. 5 days. If you're doing it more than 5 days, it's too much on your body. It really, I don't care how old you are, that's a lot of cardio. So I don't have lives posted every day. I don't have recorded sessions posted every day. And every time I try to record a live, it doesn't work. I've done it 3 times and it doesn't upload as a recorded session. So it's like driving me nuts. The Zumba thing is driving me nuts right now, but I don't get paid for that right now. So I'm just semi-pro. I'm not part of a show. I'm not a teacher. That's the deal. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna be saying when I enter, and hopefully they don't call me and be like, no, you lost because you're not semi, you're pro. And that would suck to have your trophy taken away because you lied. I don't know if they do that, but that would suck really bad. Anyway, I kind of like it when there's drama. I just don't have any. I'm like really searching my mind right now for any like weird thing that happened. The weird thing that happens is that I get really serious about my coaching sessions with Bobby, and I'll walk in and ignore everybody, pretend nobody exists. And Wesley's always like, what's like, what? You're not going to say hi to me? He always comes up to me to get a hug, and I'm like, hey. I just ignore everybody. That's the most dramatic thing I think that happens, and for me, that I do. But it's just that I'm trying to be really focused because the coach gives me it's a lot. I'm learning a lot of different things with Wesley right now, but what I do with Wesley is on a regular basis with the coach. And with Wesley, it's usually just going to the figures, making sure I know the names and what all of the steps are. And so it's, we work on technique. It's sometimes like one time we spent an hour on cha-cha progressive, just so that I had it down perfect. And if you don't know what cha-cha progressive is, take a lesson. I'm not going to tell you. Those are things I can't tell you. You can actually look it up here on YouTube, but because with Arthur Murray and this other stuff, I can't tell you that. So, and I'm not a teacher. I'm not a paid teacher, so you can't be like, oh, she knows what she's talking about, even though I do. So we were working on that for like an hour. My lessons are 45 minutes, but for like half an hour, we were working on cha-cha progressive to perfect it. And so that's what I mean, is that we'll just work on one thing. But with my coach, we'll go through multiple different dances, and he'll be like, your body goes like this, your body goes like that, make sure you do this. And it's a lot to take in. So I get really like focused. And when I walk in, like, I don't want anybody to bother me. But I don't know. I think that I don't notice that I'm doing it until afterwards. I go, oh, I didn't hug Wesley, or so Izzo said hi to me and I ignored them. I'm like, sorry, it's an accident. But yeah, so that's it. No drama. 35 minutes. It's over. Live is over. I will see you guys next week at my next dance. Well, will probably be on Friday. No, there's a party on Friday, so next weekend, probably. Okay, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow us on all of the channels and the social media, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.